Don't forget to wait until the end of the video to find out who wins this week's shoutout. It could be you. If you're like me, you had a childhood, right? Things such as the Berenstein Bears and Star Wars when Darth Vader reveals to Luke, "Luke, I am your father." But what if none of that actually happened? See, what I am here to talk to you all today about is a thing called the Mandela effect. What is the Mandela effect, you may be asking? That is, if you've been living under a rock for the past few months. The Mandela effect is when two universes collide and switch things out with each other. Why am I starting to sound like this? All sorts of different things, such as the Berenstein Bears turning into Berenstain Bears, and from Star Wars' "Luke, I am your father" to "No, I am your father." Things get really crazy when you talk about the Mandela effect. So, let's begin. If you were a kid at one point, which I don't see why you wouldn't have, you would have remembered Looney Tunes. You know, the lovely double O with the double O. But was it two double O's in both words? Now, a lot of people remember it as LOONYTOONS. But what if it wasn't? Looking back at every photo that you can find now that is legit, and even going back and watching the original Looney Tunes, you will find that it no longer says TOONS, but instead it's been switched out with TUNES. Could this be just our minds playing tricks on us, not remembering the exact writing that it used to be, or could it be something a little bit more universal? Well, put on your tinfoil hats, because we're about to find out. Now, the Mandela effect is called the Mandela effect because a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison. However, he made it out of prison and died later on? But how could he have died, been buried, and then that's it, and then get out of jail and continue his life? Either we have something amazing going on with our universe, or we got zombies and we got a lot of problems to take care of. Here's another example of the Mandela effect, and one that a lot of you can relate to, I'm guaranteeing. That's right, Star Wars. All of us remember that iconic scene where they're battling it out, Luke and Vader, and then all of a sudden, Luke, he's crawling back onto this giant pillar thing, and Vader's just like, "Obi-Wan hasn't told you about your father yet," and Luke's just like, "He's told me enough." And then Darth Vader's just like, "Luke, I am your father," and Luke's just like, "No, you're not." And he starts throwing a little hissy fit. You remember that? Well, what if I told you that never happened, but instead he said, "No, I'm your father." Yeah, I'm gonna put up a clip for you right now.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
These are VHS ones, alright? Now for part 2, I will be watching the VHS versions and then getting back to you guys about it. Next, I'm going to tell you about something that affects my childhood. So, a lot of us remember it, especially me, as the Berenstein Bears. But was it always the Berenstein Bears? And no, they didn't just change the name. I mean, it was changed ever since the original. That's right. As most of us remember as the Berenstein Bears, it is actually the Berenstain Bears. There are so many things that are getting changed by this fact. Please say that there's no more of my childhood getting ruined from it. It's always nice to spray some of that Febreze. As most of us remember that fantastic stink bomb repellent, F-E-B-R-E-E-Z-E, it was never spelt that way. As most of us think that it was Eeze at the end, which it was, I swear it was. If you look at Febreze now, it's Febreze. It's not Eeze, it's Eazy. You know what I'm saying? So this is a little weird now. This is getting stranger and stranger by the minute. And even if you look at the Febreze commercials, which I will show right now, you can see that's Febreze.
You get used to pet odors in your car. You think it smells fine, but your passengers smell this. Eliminate odors you've gone nose blind to for up to 30 days with the Febreze car vent clip.
Wow, it smells good in here.
So you and your passengers can breathe happy.
Josh, don't you have friends coming over?
Yeah? So?
It stinks in here. You've got to wash this whole room.
Are you kidding? Wash it?
Let's wash it with Febreze.
For all the things you can't wash, use Febreze Fabric Refresher.
Whoa.
Hey, Mrs. Walker. Hey, it smells nice in here.
And try pluggable Febreze with up to 4 times the freshness in one refill. Pluggable Febreze and Fabric Refresher. 2 more ways to breathe happy.
That is a little scary. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And to enter the shoutout, don't forget to go down into the description and see how to enter. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see all of you in the next one. See ya! Now for the winner that you have all been waiting for this week. The winner that I've gone onto a random name-choosing website, and I probably got hacked for that, is DiceDecides. So, link to DiceDecides channel in the description down below. All the rules to join for next week's shoutout is down below. I will see you all in the next video. Have a nice Super Bowl for those of you football fans. I'm not a football fan, so, you know. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.